All right, friends, hello. I wanted to give you guys some tips today to help you with your Vrksasana, your tree pose. So if you have a practice and you've been struggling to feel like you're in alignment when you do tree pose, to feel like you can find your balance, or even really the biggest thing is to get the knee out far away and press both legs into each other, these are some things that can help. It can be really, really challenging to get our knee as wide as it needs to be when we have limitation in the hips. So I have lots of exercises, lots of tips that are really wonderful for helping you to gain mobility in your hips and helping to relieve trigger points and chronic tension or defacilitated muscles there. But these are just a couple simple things that will help. You'll probably want a chair and a wall for this to work for you, okay? So for our first part, grab your chair and we're gonna go ahead and sit down in the chair. You're gonna sit towards the edge of your seat, get both feet squared on the ground, and then we're gonna take our right leg and we're gonna bring it over our left so that the ankle is pretty much right on the thigh, okay? Right on your quadricep. If this isn't comfortable for your malleolus, for your ankle, then you can just go ahead and get the foot off the end a little bit, or go in the opposite direction, have more of the foot there. This is gonna feel a little less stable, but if your hips are really tight, you might need to be here. Having a flexed foot is gonna help to keep the leg engaged, and to have more stability there. If you're crossed over like this, you won't need as much of that flex foot, but you will feel that activation in the hip flexor, okay? So I like it to be the ankle as much as we can. You might need to move your grounded foot a little bit more towards your midline here. And then just notice, maybe you're up here because you're really, really tight and tense in your hip flexors. Maybe you have a lot of range here, but if you're struggling to get your knee wide enough in your Vrksasana, then you're probably a little bit more contracted, okay? So sitting nice and tall with our yogic spine, nice, spacious, erect spine, then I want you to gently place your hand on your ankle to just stabilize a little bit. Again, flex that foot and then relax that foot. I want you to feel the difference in your hips when you have a flexed foot versus a relaxed foot. So notice what happens in your hip and in your knee. Okay, so just go back and forth a couple of times, feeling the difference between a flexed foot and a relaxed foot. Then we're gonna flex the foot gently, and then I want you to take your right hand and press on the inside of your right knee gently. Big breaths in and out through the belly, in and out through the nose, and keeping the spine erect, and you're going to resist yourself. Start bringing your knee towards your shoulder, so towards your opposite shoulder, okay, or just in towards your midline, whatever works for your brain here in this plane of movement. So you're resisting yourself with that right hand. So right hand to right knee, gently pressing. Good. Good. Keep breathing. Awesome. You can sigh out your mouth if you want, but always breathe in through the nose. And then breathe the hand to the outside of the knee, and then make sure you're nice and tall again, and that your shoulders not coming forward or crunching up. We want to sit nice and tall. Those yogic shoulders, so up towards the ears, but then they come towards the spine and down away. Head floats back. Big breath in. Press that hand into the knee. Good. You're going to feel this in your outer right hip. So you should feel it in your glutes or your piriformis. That's most likely where you're going to feel it. Shouldn't be pain. It can be an intense stretch. And we're just resisting ourselves here. Good. And then relax it. Awesome. Relax the foot for a second. And then engage the foot again. Press the hand gently into the knee. And then press in so you're resisting. Shoulders stay down and away. Spine stays nice and tall. The belly is expanding and contracting with the breath. Good, and we're resisting with our own hands. So you have control of how much movement you're getting. You should be getting some movement. It's a little static, but you're still getting some movement, so it's not stationary. Good, and then bring the hand to the outside of the knee. Remember your foot is flexed, and then press the knee in to the hand, hand into the knee. You're resisting gently, feeling that outer hip stretch. Good, keep breathing, keep resisting. And then relax the leg, relax the foot. Good, big breath in and out. And then one more time, flex the foot, Press the hand into the inside of the knee and begin to bring the knee towards your left shoulder, towards your midline. Spine is straight. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Good. So you'll feel this stretch in the front of the hip or the groin. You can also feel it in the rib cage sometimes. You're also activating your arms, so it can happen a lot of places, but this is mostly the inside of the hip and hip flexor. Good. Now bring the hand to the outside of the knee and press away. Press the knee into the hand into the knee. It's okay for your torso to move with this. Good. Press, press, press. Keep breathing deep in and out. Big breath in and out. And relax the leg, relax the foot. Awesome. Use the hands to bring that leg to the ground. Good. And then we're going to switch. So that foot will step a little bit more into your midline. You're going to cross the left foot over the right. And so we're just resting on that right quad with the left ankle. Again, find your sweet spot, whether that's crossed over a little more or a little less. And then let's go ahead and feel the difference on this side between an engaged foot and a relaxed foot. Good. Remember to keep your spine straight, breath full, engage the foot, flex the foot, and relax the foot. Good. Just noticing these differences. Awesome. And then we're going to do the same activity as before. So bring the left hand to the inside of the left knee, big breath in and out, and beginning to resist yourself here. Again, don't let your shoulders creep forward. Draw them up, back, and down. Awesome. Spine straight. Head stays over the shoulders. And we're resisting and we're breathing. Good. And we're getting a little bit of movement. Again, you'll feel it in the hip flexor and the groin. And it's very natural for one side to feel different than the other. So don't be alarmed. Good. Now bring the hand to the outside of the knee and press that knee out into the hand. Hand resists the knee. Keep breathing. And relax it, relax the leg, relax the foot. Good. Big breath in and out. You're doing great. Bring the hand to the inside of the knee again. Flex the foot, activate it, and begin to bring the knee towards your right shoulder. Good. Good. Notice how the hip is feeling. It's all good. You're just observing. Keep the spine straight, shoulders down and back. Breath full. Good. Keep resisting. Awesome. It's okay if you get a cramp. That's not abnormal either. And then to the outside of the knee. Nice tall spine. Resist yourself here. Hand into knee, knee into hand. We're pressing away, so the knee is going away from you now. Lovely. Relax it. Relax the foot. Relax the leg. And then sit nice and tall. Press the inside of the knee. Press the knee towards your shoulder. Keep breathing. Good. Keep breathing. Big breath in. And relaxing. Exhale. Bring the hand to the outside of the knee. And we're going to press. Keep that foot active. Yeah. Press in. You're feeling this on the outer hip or in right into the glute, piriformis. Good. Not uncommon to feel this in the SI joint as well. Keep your spine nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Keep pressing, keep breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale, relax it all. Let the foot relax, leg relax. Beautiful. Use the hands to bring that leg to the floor and then just kind of shake the toes a little bouncy, bounce, bounce, bounce. Good. We're going to slowly stand and I want you to press your hips forward. So activating the glutes, pressing the hips forward and then back a little bit and then press the hips forward. So glutes activate like a little pelvic thrust. Okay. We're just going to do a couple of those. Keep breathing. Good. And then shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. We're just loosening up any tension there. Good deal. And you can move your chair away. And then oops, I flipped my mat all funny. Okay, then we're going to come to our wall. If you need it, if you feel pretty stable and balanced in your Vrksasana and your tree pose, that's fine. But a wall can be really helpful so you can really focus on these details, okay? So obviously, if you have a wall, you want to be close enough that you don't have to lean or reach or extend yourself. You can just gently come up and touch it for a little support if you need it, okay? So if you don't have a drishti, you want that. So that's just a gazing point. It is a non-moving point directly ahead of you so that you can look at that. It doesn't move, and that will help you find that inner stability as well. So that's an ideal thing to have. So you want to find something that you can go, oh yeah, okay, that's what I can look at. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't matter, just something you can remember and gaze at and stay your focus there. And then it's also really important that you ground your standing foot. This is one of the most important parts that isn't always talked about. So again, just like anytime you do Tadasana, you want to lift your toes, separate them as wide as you can, bring them down one at a time, pinky side to big toe, and then really ground your feet. So pressing into all of the four corners, all the edges, all the parts of the feet, trying to feel as balanced in your weight as you can. Then I want you to just lift one foot and now feel your weight has shifted. So you want to be able to ground that standing foot the most. You still have some weight on your other foot, but the foot is just, you can start playing with just feeling that coming up and down, feeling how your balance is there, okay? Then wherever tree pose is for you, maybe that other foot, maybe your right foot is just staying grounded a little. Maybe you bring it up to your calf. Obviously, we never go to knee. That's not safe. So you're either on your calf, like foot on the floor, foot on calf, or foot up into the groin. If you're here, that's fine. But no matter where you are, you want both feet active, both legs active. This is key for helping you feel stable. This is your roots. This is your trunk, okay? So ground that standing foot. And then if you're pressing in here, press your feet into each other. So press your right foot into your leg, leg into your foot. That will give you stability. And then if you're up in the thigh with the foot, same thing. Press the thigh into the foot, foot into the thigh. That pressure will give you stability. And then start to bring your right knee out. Now, if you need the wall, you have it. You have your drishti. You can have your hands on your hips. You can have them on your heart, or you can have them up in the sky. And if you feel really stable here, which you might because your hips feel so open now, this is a great time to play with closing your eyes. And your wall is there if you need it. Belly button to the spine is really helpful for that inner stability as well. And if you feel like you're wavering, hands in the center can always really help, but that drishti will be big for you. And then nice and slow, come on down, wiggle out the hips a little bit and go to the other side. So same thing, grounding the feet like we're in Tadasana, really growing that root into the earth, okay? Really pressing into the ground, activating all the leg muscle energy in that leg, in that standing leg, turning the other leg out and starting to just play with your balance. Where do you feel? Okay, do you lean more when you go to one side than the other? And then see, where do you want your foot to be? Are you going to keep it on the ground and just start to play a little bit with the balance? You're going to bring it up to the calf. If you're there, remember, press the foot into the calf, calf into the foot. So you're getting this pressure that gives you deeper stability, deeper strength. And then if you're there and you're staying there, then start to bring the knee out to the side. And notice if your hips start to twist, you want your hips to stay pretty square as you bring your knee out to the side. They might rotate a little, but mostly we want the knee to come and the hips to stay. So then, if you're bringing the foot up to the groin, to the thigh, again, not ever at the knee, we press the foot into the thigh, thigh into the foot. Press your hands together. Press that foot into the leg, leg into the foot. Good. Foot into the earth. So both feet are active, they're flexed. All the muscles are active and flexed. You have that wall if you need it. Press, 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 and then press your knee out away. Belly button to the spine, hands can be on hips, heart center, or up. If you need it, you have your wall there. And the wall can be just a thing you can play with. Oh, do I need it? Do I not? Have your drishti to look at. And then just breathe wherever you are. You can close your eyes if you want to play. Give yourself a little arch if you want. You can sway your branches and see how grounded you feel. Stay as long as you like. When you're ready, you can come on back down and wiggle it out. You can try this a couple of times, but these are really, really helpful tips to help you feel really rooted in your tree pose. And remember, like all yoga poses, like all yoga days, it's a practice. So you might be amazing at balance some days, and you might fall on your face other days. It's all good. Keep working with yourself. Keep meeting yourself where you are. Yoga is a practice. It changes every day, just like you. Some days we're grounded. Some days we're in the eye of the storm. Give yourself compassion and grace. It's all about awareness. Okay? Keep building it. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you want more help, reach out. If you have some poses you're working on that you want some help with, see if I've got them, or put it in the comments. Let me know. So much love to you. A big namaste. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.